most senior people in the industry and the best networking in the business.
These are legends in the industry. It is truly a who's who.
Very, very high level people come to this event. I had lunch with 3 CEOs today and 2 executive VPs. Where is that going to happen anywhere else?
People whose names I only knew and never had the chance to meet, and this gives me the opportunity to really meet with, get to know on a personal level.
Mary Pat Heffman, Executive Vice President, Convention National Restaurant Association.
Chris Brown, Executive Vice President, National Association of Broadcasters.
Deborah Sexton, President and CEO of the Professional Convention Management Association.
This is the only place you can go to see show organizers in every facet, so associations as well as show management companies.
I think it's unique because we're in a very specific industry. We get the chance to talk to people who also are in very specific industries and find out we're all kind of in the same situations.
The power players are definitely here. Year after year, the power players are at this meeting.
ECEF was created because there was not a venue, there was not a meeting for association executives and independent executives to come together to exchange best practices and to network.
Always looking for the key trends, what's happening in the economy and how it's affecting our business, and how we're really engaging customers.
We attend every year. Several of our officials come. It's concise, it's to the point.
It's content that's delivered at a level for executives in the organizations.
And we sort of thought what we do is have a panel that represents the organizers and then the marketers, both from the National Association's perspective, but then from somebody, so to speak, high heels on the ground.
A lot of the issues have remained the same over the years, but what you're hearing are fresh and creative ways of addressing them.
People understand when they come to ECF, it will be run on time. People understand when they come to ECF that these sessions will be vetted. People understand when they come to ECF that the panels will not have been put together that morning over breakfast.
Every year I come away with knowledge that I share with my peers, and it helps to make my event better.
I'm looking for sponsorships that are not just that bus wrap. I'm looking for cause marketing. I'm looking for a charitable piece. A lot of money that we pay substantially supports your shows. So in that case, I don't want to act as a concession stand. I don't want to do the morning coffee break because there's nothing tangible, no shelf life there. Look to sponsorships that are rewarding to customers and the show attendees and for the average person that walks the aisles.
They know that they will get a lot accomplished, and they know that everybody is here in the spirit of improving our industry.
You get a really good blend of commercial players as well as association players to sort of understand what's happening in the business in general.
Sometimes people ask me, how do you get the program for ECEF? Well, the answer is, I do not have any committees. I work on ECEF almost every day of the year. I'm reading, I'm talking to people, I'm having lunch with people, I'm online, and when I find something that's interesting to me, something that I think I can learn from, that's the type of speakers and the type of subjects I like to have at ECEF, because I am my targeted audience. Being in the business for 35 years, I know what people are thinking, I know what they're interested in, I know what their fears are, and my job with the ECEF program is to help explain, help maybe forecast a little bit what's going to happen, what we all have to be aware of, and maybe be a little bit scared of as an industry.
Nancy, if you will take the stage as our opening keynote speaker.
All locations are valued the same. This is what I started out with. Actually, customers perceive a different value based on location, price, and attributes, and we allow them to choose based on that.
It's nice to be in that atmosphere where it is a very closed door, non-threatening, very open, and lots of sharing going on.
We have a lot of competition, and we have to continue to make sure events are a valuable part of the marketing mix, and that's one of the main things that happens here at ECEF.
I see ECF really becoming sort of the direction finder for the industry as a whole. I invited a CEO from an association who had never been to this event as my guest, and he He said he had no idea something like this was being done. I think the word is going to spread, and I think that this will eventually be a meeting where a lot of the trade show industry is laid out.
My driving passion with each ECEF is to make sure that the sponsors, the attendees, the media, everyone who comes gets more than their money's worth and more than their time's worth.
He knows our industry. He's been in our role, he's run events, and he knows what it means to pull us together, to share concepts and what it's going to take to make this a successful industry in the future.